they transfer it from the mold into dye water slash ethanol, and they wash the monomer. And it says 50 degrees Celsius for 10 hours. Which, when it comes out of that solution, it is able to convert light for give you the infrared effect.
Okay.
So it is literally a little. Let's see here. The contact lens technology uses nanoparticles that absorb infrared light and convert it into wavelengths that are visible to the human eyes. In the electromagnetic radiation in the 400 to 700 nanometer range, the nanoparticles specifically enable the detection of near infrared light, which is infrared light, in the 800 to 1600 nanometer range, just beyond what human eyes can already see.
Okay. So it's basically like a UV resonance. Am I understanding that?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, how you're perceiving that is pretty much how it is. Yes.
In its construction?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Construction?
Yes. But no, I see it as having some major beneficial uses outside of the military. I see it as something that
Absolutely.
first responders, even just your average everyday Billy Joe down at the convenience store could use.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I could see that having mass amounts of
I know I keep going back to stuff like that, but like rodent control.
yeah.
In that line of work, you constantly need shit like that, so you can see and underneath houses and shit. There we go, HVAC. People running plumbing and HVAC and stuff like that for these houses, or remodeling.
Mm-hmm.
Dim lighting and you need to free it up. I mean, residents come up.
There's a there be there's a mass amount of uses that I mean could come from this. In all honesty, there really is.
Absolutely.
I mean, I could think of so much that can come from this.
That's crazy.
But I mean that's pretty much all I got for my first topic, and I mean I just share it.
Absolutely.
It
Thank you
was
for that.
it's something that I kind of hope actually makes it successfully through testing and has no signs of long term health effects that could be put out into the public.
Yeah.
So
See, that's a whole. Before we move on, that is where the next issue lies. The prolonged exposure to those elements, and you know how people refuse to take out their contacts when they sleep. What's something like that gonna do?
you know what? I can see I can see what you're getting at here. I really can.
Uh, Because I mean, but there's some studies they do in they talk about it all over, but studies they do in California for instance, um, found that if you tape like this stupid experiment, it's like tape a penny to a rat's back for 90 days and it develops cancer, and that's the natural element.
Mm-hmm.
Copper makes your skin natural. It's got rich calcium, but yeah, then you might. I don't know. It's, I would have to see some long-term studies
And you know,
before it's done with some of this other stuff.
and you know what? I'm in complete agreement with you on that. I truly am. Like I said, I would want to know if it's going to have long-term health effects before I did it. But if it doesn't, I can definitely see the benefits of something like this.
Absolutely.
I just want y'all to know that I am failing at building something.
Well,
Talking too much?
Huh?
I I think for what we're trying to accomplish, 4 power cores for our engines probably isn't enough.
What?
Well,
It's more the fact that I just don't know how to build a plane.
well, we could get together and show off what we're currently at.
I mean, you had a what? I
Uh,
forgot.
yes. This little discussion was brought to you by W Energy Drinks. If you are tired of feeling down all day, go get you some W and have your boost for the day. Use code Southern Cycles at checkout to get an extra 10% off.
I have found sharing your topic.
Absolutely, man.
Cody, did you want to share yours now, or you want to meet up? Or
I would say let's go ahead and meet up and then we'll discuss the topic I would like to. Do we want to do the checkpoint to the north or the
I'm at
carrier that
spawn.
Saints at? You're at spawn?
Uh,
we'll meet in frog.
yeah,
Checkpoint north.
I would appreciate that because I can't turn.
Well, no, you can just fast travel to the spawns.
Yeah.
Oh.
Neat, 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 neat. Neat, 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 neat.
I'll be right there.
And here I am over here like,
Watch out.
that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, 4 power cores really hurts. Really,
Yeah.
really hurts.
Four
Oh
power cores.
wait, turn that off for now. Hey, I said turn you off. I guess it just wants to be a lowrider.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say right now, Frog's at 12 power cores.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Nope.
No, I'm at 8 with my power cores and well, my engine and hover pad.
We had the same idea. I was using that wing design too there for a second.
what? Okay,
Uh-huh.
Please tell me I'm the only one that's able to take off.
His
Hey,
wings don't have much
success!
lift.
All
Now,
right.
if you wanna watch me take off, I can take off, but it's gonna take me the whole runway.
Yeah, yeah, you do. He's got 12 of them.
Airborne. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Oh!
Again, because we don't have enough oomph, not enough thrust. Hey,
Um,
yeah, that that looks pretty badass. How many? 6 power cores?
remember, it's 4 power cores for your engine,
Yep,
and it didn't matter. You just got to switch weapons.
yep.
So I have exactly 4 power cores in my engine, but I get. Hold
hey, Saint, your audio in my stream is like very quiet. Yeah.
And I've got liftoff.
All right, Saint, you should come take a look at my little bird.
We'll find out.
Check out my little bird. Up on the D-pad is the hover pad.
No, it's not better. It's like in. Are you including? Did you click include your audio in stream? It's not like you're even talking.
Hey, look at there. I think when you would, damn.
Yeah, 4 power cores, 2 with the smart guns. It does fly, semi decent.
Yeah, it does. Now, what happens when you turn that off? Oh, hey, it still flies.
It still flies, just doesn't have enough as much lift, like up.
That's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and up it to we'll go with I want to say 9. We'll allow 9 power cores for the engines, and then whatever
9?
you do for weapons. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
9! 999!
Nine,
Oh, we can't do that. We're streaming. No, hold up.
Pussy.
Anyways, on the ghost. What's your topic, buddy?
All right, Ghost. On to your topic, bud.
Alrighty, righty. Let me find my little where I want to hide while I work on my creation, and I will get started on my little topic.
You got
So-
the hides?
Yeah, I wanted to get away, so you guys don't steal my ideas.
Yes.
You might do that.
I'm glad you came over here. I'm gonna steal your ideas now.
So, as I was saying earlier, President Reagan announced an intention to embark on groundbreaking research into a national defense system that could make nuclear weapons obsolete, and it was called the Strategic Defense Initiative, or SDI. The heart of the SDI program was a development space-based missile defense program that was called Star Wars.
Absolutely.
And it seemed impossible as the events of a galaxy far, far away didn't seem to make much sense. But they did get started on it, and it allowed them to kind of be able to see what was going on around the world if someone decided they wanted to attempt to launch a nuclear missile of any kind towards more or less any type of person that they were interacting with.
So it was deterrent
Yeah,
and monitoring system. Is that
correct.
what
And
you're
it
saying?
was a deterrent and monitoring system for the planet as well as space. So you were talking about the asteroid that's been floating around that they're not sure is an asteroid anymore. And well,
Yeah.
we started launching some stuff up to make so that we could be able to monitor stuff that was taking place in space as well as locally or globally.
Yeah, you would want to be able to dispense shit quickly. That was the whole goal of the program initially, wasn't it? To just be able to get shit across the globe quickly.
Yes, it was more or less the whole thing was to be able to react and get something to intercept the incoming missiles or nuclear missiles that were coming our way and get it taken care of sooner rather than later, and also be able to get it taken care of in a location that might limit the amount of fallout for where it could take place. So, like, lower atmosphere, if that's where it was at, or over a section of the country or the continent that it was over that had minimum life and stuff like that. That would have been
So,
their end goal.
so their end goal was to literally just have eyes on anything and everything in space.
Well, and Earth
And
is
Earth.
the way I understand it.
It was mainly to have eyes around the globe as well as space. Mainly because, well, people can start having panic attacks when they start seeing aliens interact with humans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that flies so much better now. So nice. Adding a few more cores. It's like so nice. But yeah. And in 2024, they actually opened up at the Reagan Library an information exhibit on the Star Wars booth and the SDI as well at his library and everything. And it includes items such as the command launch equipment console, as well as props and costumes and concept arts from Star Wars franchise as well. Because that was where they were getting the whole idea, was from Star Wars.
Because why not?
Yeah,
Correct.
because why not rip off the movie?
Well, when in France.
When in Rome. When in Rome, do what the Romans do.
And
Sure, 'cause why
currently
not?
we have the Golden Dome which is President Trump's missile defense project that he came up with that kind of made the Star Wars program I wouldn't necessarily say obsolete, but replaced it, and it's stuff that would be able to.
Well,
It would be missiles that could be sent from space rather than just from the globe. It
now,
replaced Star Wars.
correct me if I'm wrong here. Uh, didn't isn't it based off the same system that um what is it, Israel uses?
I believe it's the close to the same system as I think a few other countries use.
The Golden Dome? I think Israel's got a defense system like that. They might not call it the Golden Dome though. I'm probably
I
wrong.
don't think they would call it the Golden Dome.
Let's see if I can get some more information. I was going to say, because there's been several other countries and stuff that have started to create things
The Iron Dome.
similar to, yeah,
The Iron Dome is what Israel uses.
similar to what the Star Wars initiative was. And yeah, it's probably very similar to the Iron Dome, where they're using satellites and stuff like that to, again, monitor what all's going on around the area.
Just the government spying on us more and more every day.
Bingo.
It could be that, and also help take missiles out of the sky before they can make contact and do any serious damage or harm.
Well, yes, but we all do know that the government likes to spy on us.
Absolutely.
Yes, the government does, in fact, like to
They-
spy on.
They love it. And they don't like it. They love it.
Yes, they does. They absolutely does.
Oh, I gotta change that. I'm gonna change this to oh boy, that's gonna be okay. Give it this try. So, giving you guys some more engine
You know what?
should help.
If you want honesty, I'm not even really building a plane anymore. I'm just kind of trying to learn. So,
90 degrees is too far.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But no, the missile defense and everything. I mean, I can see how and why we would want to do. You know what I mean?
I might have to redesign the tail.
Maybe. I'm coming to do a flyby. Yeah, being able to see what all's going on in space as well as everything else that's taking place around us is always going to be a beneficial thing. Concern-wise for like national warfare, but it could also be like, I think the movie is called Eagle Eye, where an AI system took over the satellite and everything and started spying on people.
Yeah.
With Shia LaBeouf, and he was the twin brother of a person that was in the program that kind of monitored it.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
right
exactly
there's
what you're saying.
some people would probably say, "Oh," but again, it's just really going to depend on who's all operating it and how much control you actually give AI to operate it.
I mean, and you're right. I mean, there's a lot that it depends on.
Well, that looks like it's flying pretty good, Steel.
It needs to be
Hmm.
flying better.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's flying pretty solid.
I just pulled out something old, but the problem is with it is I don't know if it. I don't know how many cores it has. I don't know how many.
So if you respawn it and go back
Yeah.
to, and then pull up the build mode, you'll see an icon that kind of looks like a power bar.
Top right
Oh,
hand corner.
Power icon.
oh,
That's your power cords. So
It's a lot, isn't it?
it's yeah, it's 20.
and what did we switch our power core limit to?
9 for engines.
And
It's 3 dragon jets or 3 space thrusters. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing there? I could have used that.
So
Shit.
well, I guess I can
back
get rid
on.
of these blocks because that puts me at 10. No more. No
Where
more.
do we sit at today wise with what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Words are hard.
Yes, they can be hard. They can also be
with the
quite friendly.
whole Star Wars ordeal.
Well, Star Wars is, like I said, it's no longer a program that we have. The Golden Dome is currently our program that
We
replaces
can
Star
call it
Wars.
Star Wars.
The Golden Dome is the replacement for Star Wars,
Okay.
and how effective it is, I would say it seems to be effective, but we don't have too much missile-to-missile warfare anymore. A lot of it is
At the moment.
like terrorist organizations thinking that they can just enter countries through refugees and attack. So we can't really have it be effective that way.
I'm making it worse.
If you know what I mean.
And I do know what you mean.
So currently, it is a great deterrent because we're not having missile warfare. And that's one of the
Well,
reasons
Yeah.
why,
is that why we're not having missile warfare?
well, we're probably not having missile warfare because our enemies currently are too busy interesting in what's going on in the Middle East and trying to figure out how they can get their hand into the pie that's going on over there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because
Very
Russia's getting involved in what's going on in the Middle East. China is probably getting involved in what's going on in the Middle East because right now there's just a lot of commotion and stuff going on there with Israel and Palestine and people making their claims that, well, this place is here first, and it's false. Kind of like Ukraine, it was something that they just decided, all right, we're just going to name this area something different.
Yeah. Which is
And again, I'm just going to point out that Israel is just one of the borders to Palestine. The other border is Egypt. And they're currently not at war with each other, but it's kind of odd that the other border that's not at war with you still won't let you in their country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I might be mistaken.
No, Egypt doesn't.
No, Egypt does not. And when people from the West went over there to do a protest march to Palestine, Egypt said, all right, back into this bus, and you're going back on this plane, and you're going back home.
Yep.
Sadly, that's the world we live in, you know?
Well, I mean, you can't go to somebody else's country and
Yeah, you
anywhere
can't-
in the world they
You
will
can't go to
and
someone else's
protest and
country and
demand.
say, I have the Constitution backing me. The Constitution don't mean anything over there.
Exactly.
But these people seem to think so. Just like the people that are getting fired from their jobs for stuff they said, and they're yelling that I thought I had freedom of speech. You do have freedom of speech. You just don't have freedom. You're not just free from your consequences of what you choose to say.
Yeah. And you know what? I get that, yeah, you have freedom of speech. We all have freedom of speech, but guess what? So did he.
Exactly.
That got him.
Exactly. And they took that freedom from him.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, I find your topic very interesting because, you know, there's been a lot of progress that's happened with the, you know, just the Space Force program. And so seeing it grow further, and we have the Golden Dome, you know, and everything. I do think that we are not too far off from I know you say that it's not a program, which I get that, but I do see that we're not too far off from like a real life Star Wars situation.
Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. With
If-
the way events,
I was gonna say,
unfolding,
with what's taking place,
it could come to the point where the aliens come here and they're like, so take us to your leader, and we're all like,
which
follow
one you want
us.
to talk to?
which
Do you want one that makes
Hold on,
sense,
let
or
me
do you
go
want
get my
one that's
gun.
a little confused?
Well, let me go get my gun. I'll join.
Do you want old and grumpy, or do you want?
Do you want something that's slightly confused and don't know the difference between something that can have kids and one that can't, or
Or hear me
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
odd
Hear me out.
concept? Play the objective.
Okay,
Oh
that's not
shit,
working.
that's funny.
That's not working. So now we
Whose
try this.
fucking idea was this?
You guys
Well-
voted on it.
I voted on something that I thought would be interesting.
Oh, it's
I-
interesting, all right.
I figured you would have went for something simpler, like a ground vehicle. Probably not even a tank, because those are difficult as fuck to build if you're actually wanting a tank. But like Twisted Metal style, that's not too difficult. I
Well,
more or
that
less
fucked up too. So.
created a glider.
I forfeit. Yeah, I forfeit.
Forfeit.
I forfeit.
Who said you could do such a thing?
I did.
Whee!
It says me. It was me. I did.
Whee!
I did it, Daddy. Oh,
Don't
God
worry.
damn, I've
I'm
only made
just-
it worse.
I'm floating. I'm like a leaf on the wind.
I've only made it worse.
I only want problems. All right, you want to see my problem plane? I'm bringing it over to you. It's a little touchy. Not quite as touchy as my other thing that I created and say it's touchy.
I have done nothing but make this worse with every step I've added to it.
So, what are
Okay.
some other things that they are wanting to, like, that you can tell me about the Golden Dome?
Well, more or less, the Golden Dome is a global like net that's around the Earth with all the satellites and stuff, and it just picks up signatures and other signs that another country could be attempting to launch something that